Once upon a time, there was Orlando, the strongest and bravest of King Charlemagne's paladins. With his sword, Durindana, he feared no enemy, and his loyalty was as unshakable as a mountain. One day, Angelica, a princess from a distant land called Cathay, arrived at the court. Her beauty was so great that poets said she was made of starlight and flower petals. All the knights were left speechless. Orlando's heart, which had never trembled in battle, was instantly captured. He forgot about the war, his duties, everything. His only desire was to win Angelica's love. But Angelica was cunning and loved her freedom. She did not want to be anyone's prize. So she fled. And Orlando, blinded by love, abandoned his king's army to pursue her through forests and mountains. During her escape, Angelica found a young Saracen soldier named Medoro, wounded and alone in a meadow. Her heart was moved with compassion, and she decided to nurse him back to health. Day after day, while taking care of Medoro, Angelica discovered his kindness and courage. And so, in that small shepherd's hut, a true and sincere love was born. Happily, they carved their names on the trunk of a tree, Angelica and Medoro. Finally, after a long and breathless chase, Orlando arrived at that same clearing. His eyes immediately ran to the tree and read those two words. His world shattered. Such great pain turned into an uncontrollable fury. Orlando screamed at the sky, tore off his armor, the symbol of his honor, and completely lost his mind. He had become a wild force of nature. To save their greatest hero, another paladin, Astolfo, undertook an incredible journey. Riding his hippogriff, a magical creature that was half horse and half eagle, he flew to the moon, where it is said that everything lost on Earth ends up. On the moon, in a valley full of lost things, Astolfo found a vial with the words, Orlando's wit, written on it. Returning to Earth, he opened it under the nose of the maddened hero. Orlando breathed in, and the fog of madness cleared, leaving a sadder but finally wise man. Now that we have the story of Orlando, let's take a closer look at some of the interesting words and phrases. Understanding these will help you appreciate the story even more. Paladins. This word means a knight, a brave soldier who serves a king. Unshakable. This means something that cannot move or change. Orlando's loyalty was strong and firm, like a mountain. Left speechless. This is an expression. It means that the knights were so surprised and amazed by Angelica's beauty that they could not speak. They had no words to say. Trembled. This word means to shake a little, usually because you are cold, scared, or very emotional. Orlando's heart had never trembled, meaning he was always brave and never felt fear. Blinded by love. This is an expression. It means that Orlando loved Angelica so much he couldn't think clearly. His love was so strong, he couldn't see anything else. Wounded. This word means to be hurt. Medoro was wounded, so he was injured. Nursed him back to health. This phrase means to take care of a sick or hurt person until they feel better again. Angelica helped Medoro get well. Carved. This means to cut words or pictures into a hard object, like wood or stone. Angelica and Medoro used a knife to carve their names on the tree. Shattered. This word means to break into many small pieces. When Orlando read the names, his heart was not happy. It broke like glass. Fury. This means extreme anger. Orlando felt great fury, a feeling of crazy anger. Vial. This is a small glass bottle. Astolfo found a small bottle with Orlando's wit inside. Wit. This word means intelligence, or the ability to think clearly. Orlando's wit was his mind, his brain. Cleared. This means to become clear again. When Orlando breathed in his wit, his mind became clear again, and the madness disappeared. So, What can we learn from the story of Orlando? The story teaches us that love can be a powerful force, but it must be true and kind. Orlando's love was a kind of madness, making him forget his duty and his friends. But Angelica's love for Medora was different. It was sincere and made them both happy. In the end, Orlando learns a very important lesson. He realizes that anger can make you lose your mind. He finds his wit, his intelligence, and becomes a sadder but wiser man. This shows us that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to finally find who we really are.